Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS Inform. This weekend is a busy weekend and you'll want to be in Huntingburg, Indiana at Market Street Park for the second big event in Market Street Park. Joining us in the studio is Sara Schroeder. She is the Executive Director of the Huntingburg Chamber of Commerce. And this weekend is the Garden Gate Festival, which has many parts to that Garden Gate Festival. We're going to talk to Sara about that. Sara, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
How many years is this the Garden Gate?
This is year number 8.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
8 years.
Goes fast. And it's back. This is going to be kind of weird for people who may not realize this, but now you're back at the original location after 2 years of either rain or construction.
Yes. Last year we were down in the city park, which worked great for us, but we're really happy to be back down in downtown Huntingburg. That's our home. That's where this festival started, and we're excited to be back, especially in the brand new Market Street Park, which is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And really, not that it was built specifically for Garden Gate, but Garden Gate was one of the reasons why Market Street Park exists as it does.
I think that having Garden Gate Festival down there gave people the vision to see what could be, and what could be even more with a little bit better space. So, you know, we made it work before, but now it's going to be great. It's really a beautiful park. If people haven't seen it, take a chance to go down and walk through it. It's absolutely gorgeous.
The Garden Gate Festival is many things. Now, see if I can get these right. It's jazz music.
Jazz music.
It is wine sampling.
Wine sampling.
It is beer sampling,
Yep.
craft beer sampling. It is an arts vendor fair.
Yes.
There's plenty of food.
Yes.
And am I missing something?
I think you got
I got
it.
it all? Okay,
A
all
little
right.
bit of everything. We
All
have
right.
a little bit of everything. We're primarily known for our jazz, wine, and beer. And of course, when you have those, you got to have good food.
Right.
And then several years ago, they did include some art vendors, but a lot of our art vendors are there with wine decor, so they kind of fit in with the theme. So
All kind of matches.
yeah.
Is the area where the jazz festival or the Garden Gate Festival is it bigger than it was now that Market Street is built? Because it seems like Market Street goes a little bit this way and a little bit more this way than it ever did.
It's about the same footprint that we've used in years past. It's just better usable space
Okay.
for us.
Sure.
We have the beautiful Upper Plaza, which is between Current Blend and China Walk, and that's where our main gate is. And I think that itself is a whole new area where before you just walked in the gate, walked down the hill into the festival, but now we have that beautiful Upper Plaza that people can sit in as well.
Okay, and I'm glad you brought that up because the entrance is off of 4th Street.
That is our only entrance. We encourage people to come up onto 4th Street and enter in there. 307 East 4th Street is kind of the address you can use if you need to Google map it.
Okay.
And it's right between Current Blend and China Walk.
Okay, now let's talk about each of those entities. There is the jazz music. Let's talk about the jazz music, which starts at noon?
Noon.
Okay.
Yeah, starts at noon. We have our main stage, which is our amphitheater, and we also will be using the back porch of the Old Town Hall as a secondary stage. So at noon, we have the Olney Central College, and you can get all this information off of our website. At noon, we have Olney Central College. At 1 o'clock, we have Poco Loco, and they'll be on the Old Town Hall back porch.
Okay.
And then at 2:30, we have the Boca Big Band. At 4, we have Monty Skelton. And at 5:30, we have our headliner on the main stage, the Kathy Morris Band from Indianapolis. So we're excited to hear her. She has a 6-piece band, and we're excited for her to come down.
Well, that'll be really exciting.
Yes.
I'm glad you used your phone because that shows people that you can go to the website and pull it right on your phone.
You can go to
figure
the
out what's going on.
website, and I encourage you to. It gives all the information on admission prices. It lets you know all the vendors we have there, and also take a special look at the sponsors because we have so many great community partners in this event, and we have a whole page just dedicated to our local sponsors.
The event will have jazz music then.
Yes.
There will be wine tasting and beer tasting. Now, in the past, that has been an issue with any festival going around, having a beer garden in a wine area, not so much.
Not anymore, and that's so exciting for us this year. There was a slight change in the state law. As long as we're using Indiana breweries and wineries, we do not have to have a beer garden. So I think overall that's going to make a better experience for those attending the event. You'll be able to sample wine and then go to the vendor booth right next door and sample some beer. And you don't have to worry about going in and out of a beer garden or checking your wine at the beer garden. Don't have to worry about any of that.
Then the next thing I guess I'm going to ask you about would be the arts festival, the arts vendors.
Yes, we have about 10 arts vendors, and those art vendors include the sisters in Ferdinand. They'll be there with their cookies. We have someone that has some kettle corn, and then Artisan Homestead will be there with their soaps, their goat milk soap. They're popular. And then we have several different vendors that will be there with some great wine decor and just a variety of different items.
Is that set up mostly toward the entrance? Is it?
Well, actually, with the new park, we're able to
Different
kind of
chain?
intermingle everything.
Oh.
So you can have a wine vendor, a beer vendor, an art vendor, a food vendor, all in a row, and it'll be all mixed up. So I think that'd be an overall better experience.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do too. Now you mentioned food vendors.
Yes.
So let's talk about food
Yes,
vendors.
we have Pizza Revolution, fan favorite, and Gypsy Moon Nosh Wagon, also a fan favorite, coming in from out of town. But other than that, all of our food vendors are local. Old School Cafe will be there. We have Market Street Soup and Salad. The Sarge swimming team will be there with a dessert-only booth. Excited for that this year. And then we'll also have the Doghouse here in Jasper will be down there with their dog cart. So we're excited about that.
All of those just seem right for
It
this
is.
festival.
It
Yes.
is. And they'll have great meals that you can buy, but they also have just great snack food and things to kind of snack on while you're walking around, enjoying some wine, enjoying some beer, listening to great music.
That's a good idea because some people don't want a heavy meal. They want just little snacks to go along with what they're doing.
So we have whatever meets your needs that day.
So when you come into the main gate, since there's beer and wine tasting, is it one price or is there a price for people who don't want to imbibe?
We have two different admission prices. We have a $15 sampling admission, and I just want to add $15. Okay. We are the lowest sampling admission price festival around. If you're going out of town, there's one in Newburgh, there's some Bloomington, different areas, the great events, you're looking at $40 to $50 to $60. We're 15. Lowest priced, it's a great price. That gets you unlimited sampling and also gets you a commemorative wine or beer glass. You get to choose. Now, if you do not want to drink wine or purchase wine, you just want to come in, enjoy the festival, listen to great music, shop, eat some great food, it's a $5 admission price, and under 18 is free.
Under 18 is
Yeah.
free. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so and these you don't buy tickets in advance. You
No.
buy them at the gate.
Buy
as
them
you
at
go
the
in.
gate.
You'll get a wristband.
You'll get
Is that
a
what you
wristband. Yep.
Okay. And cash only?
Cash or check only. We will
Okay.
take some check, but we're right next to Old National Bank. There's an ATM
Yeah,
right
right there.
there.
And again, this runs from noon to 7
Noon to 7.
in the park. Now,
Yes.
there are other events going on in town that are kind of part of the Garden Gate Festival, but not necessarily.
We have, over the years, it's just evolved where we have a lot of great events happening on the same day, and we've just all kind of partnered with each other, and it's been great. But of course, the day kicks off with the OFS Brands Jazzed Up 5K, 10K. So you can get your run in that morning before you come down. You got to run before you drink the wine. And then, of course, the Kiwanis Car Show goes on, and that's a great event as well. And that will be in the Memorial Gym parking lot this year due to the construction on 4th Street.
Sure. And which the construction on 4th Street, coming to the Garden Gate Festival, this is a great opportunity to see the improvements that are being made.
Yes, it's only one block that's being worked on right now, and it's the opposite block from the Garden Gate Festival. But it's really taking shape. You can see get an idea of what the street's going to look like. So it's exciting.
Now, this kind of brings up parking. There is not a specific parking area for the Garden Gate Festival. You just park anywhere in town pretty well and walk. And the thing is, you may be thinking, I don't want to have to walk a couple of blocks. You walk a couple of blocks to go anywhere anymore.
You do.
You really do.
And Honeyburg's a really nice walkable town,
Yes.
but you can park any of the side streets. A lot of our local churches have offered up their parking lots. Local businesses will offer up their parking lots. So you can get that parking information off the city website as well. They have a great parking map that explains where all the parking is downtown.
Yeah, and since you are downtown, there is plenty of parking because it spreads out really nicely.
Yes, it does.
This is an event that you can come and go as you please.
Yes.
So if I pay my $15 and I come in at 1 o'clock, but I got to go somewhere at 3 and want to come back at 5.
For sure, we would love that. And we obviously hope people come down and shop some of our local merchants before the event or even during the event. If you want to run out and run to some of our great local businesses and then come back down, that's fine too. Yep, just keep your wristband on.
For folks that are coming down, should they bring lawn chairs? Are they allowed to?
We would
Blankets?
encourage lawn chairs, blankets. We have a great grassy area in front of our amphitheater. We will have lots of picnic tables out, but it's also would be nice to just throw a blanket on the ground and sit down with some friends and enjoy some wine.
Okay, so that's an easy way to go. You
That's
just
an
kind
easy
of
way,
bring it
yeah.
in, and all right, it all happens on Saturday.
Yes.
And I know that there's a lot going on this weekend throughout Du Bois
Mm-hmm.
County in the area, but really everything is timed just right that you could do all of those things.
It is.
Yes.
It is. Yeah. You can definitely hit a little of each event going on. It is a busy weekend. And we're excited. We always love when, we love Huntingburg. We're excited about Huntingburg. And we love when people come into town and see what we have going on there and see what a great little community it is.
I love the fact that this event ends at 7.
Yes.
Because that, you still have your Saturday night. You're not going late into the night, so it's a nice afternoon in Huntingburg.
It is, and we have some great events going on 4th Street. Of course, Mama T's will be serving food. Old School will probably be serving still. Gaslight has the amazing soul crackers that will be coming in. So when Garden Gate's over, you can just
If you wanna be late
move
night-
the party on up to 4th Street. The Huntingburg Opry has Tommy Cash playing. That's a ticket-only show, and I think it was pretty much sold
it's pretty
out.
sold, yeah.
That was a pretty popular show. So, we start towards the end of Garden Gate, we start announcing the different things going on. So no need to leave Huntingburg. You can just hang out with us all night long.
Huntingburg's got it going on.
We do,
This weekend, and it's your opportunity to come in and see the improvements that have been made. Market Street is wonderful, and now if it rains, it's not going to be a big deal.
Yeah, we are rain or shine, and we have that beautiful pavilion, and it'll be open for people to stand under if we do get a shower come through. It's April in southern Indiana. We can deal with it.
Yeah. The only thing you might want to do is wear a hat.
Yeah.
Because if it's a nice sunny
Exactly,
day,
exactly.
It'll be a little warm as we go. Sarah, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to seeing you at the Garden Gate Festival, which is jazz, beer and wine tasting, and an arts festival,
That's
as well as
right.
food vendors.
Yes.
All right, all going on from noon until 7 at the new Market Street Park in Huntingburg, Indiana. Sara Schroeder, the Executive Director of the Huntingburg Chamber of Commerce, has been our guest. Thank you for watching WJTS. We're local people watching local people.